Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got.
Eu vou escolher um personagem? Escolha o personagem.
Who's it gonna be?
Ele ou ela? Escolher o macho, né, mano?
All right, then.
Muito bem, então,
Deputy,
oficial, por
would you
favor.
please? I'm gonna need your details.
Inserir o nome do Vog, né, pai? Sempre. Sempre do Vogs. Aparência, não dá pra pôr? Dá.
You aren't going anywhere and neither am I.
Já distribuí, agora vamos embora.
It's all correct. I'll take a photograph.
Hora da foto. Caralho, o meu ficou japinha.
Fingers, palms to you.
Preciso ver seus dedos. Pra que eu ver o dedo dele? Tirou? O meu ficou japa, mano. Ficou japa ele. Por que 32.596? Ms. months later. Penitenciária Chiquita. Sisica.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staffed! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves! What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving! You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get
Meu
in.
boneco ficou feio pra caralho, nada a ver comigo, meu.
Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah.
Nada a ver comigo. Que absurdo. Red Dead Online. Vambora. Chegaria nem perto dessa carroça aí por causa dos cavalos. Tenho medo da porra de cavalo.
Is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there. You aren't saying nothing. Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Educations.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please. Okay. Okay. You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you.
Caralho.
Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on. It was. Here's 50 each. Each? Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism. All we did was stand there and look tough. And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is
Caralho,
waiting
saí da
for us.
prisão, já tô armado até os dentes. Chinês, filho da puta.
Then you better get on this horse.
Mano,
Been a
não
while
gostei muito
since you
não, nem
rode a
como
horse.
trocar depois. Olha lá, ele mexe a boca!
But please.
Ei! Fala! Meu boneco fala igual eu falo! É sério isso? Eu vou de Sasuke, ô Baran. Que foda, no GTA também tem, mano. Hey, what are you doing, easy beans? Pangaré desnutrida. Vou escolher o cavalo? Tem direito de arrumar uma vez de graça. Ah, vou arrumar. Vou tirar essa carinha de japonês do caralho aqui. De resto tá bom, mano. É mais essa cara de japonês da porra aqui.
The secret.
Vamos tá? Vamos tá no teu?
My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6
Caralho,
months
o
in
branco era mais bonito.
penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend.
Ele é meu agora esse
Still
cavalo?
seems strong though.
Tá
I
pintado
mean,
de
doesn't look like breaking all
pretão.
those rocks that left you
Tá pelo
entirely
de
broken
preto.
in body,
Passar
mind, and
coritão.
spirit. I hope I am right about that.
Mano, o gráfico tá bonito pra caralho, pô.
Those
Absurdo.
sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't
Mais
quite
bonito
believe
que
that
só eu de sutiã.
There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Maybe
Bonito pra
you just
caralho.
want to put it all behind you. Forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course. But you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. And just up here. There's the camp. Hit your horse.
É mais o cavalo. Aproximei do palanque. Anda rápido aí,
Tie
irmão.
it here.
Vou amarrar ele. Deixa. Ah, eu fui muito, desculpa. Eu não sei estacionar cavalo, né? Eu não sei estacionar cavalo ainda.
This way.
Vou aprender.
She's anxious to meet you.
E essa roupa aí, quero trocar, irmão. Vou trocar essa cara aí de japonês, mano. O cara saiu da pastelaria e veio.
We're back.
Foi preso porque vendeu pastel
Jessica, the
legal.
clerk, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley.
Tenho pra
I
caralho.
do hope we haven't
Medo.
inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well,
Sou inocente
not
pra
perhaps
caralho.
exactly
Me vendeu
innocent,
pastel só.
but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And
Leclerc?
I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam.
Caralho, depois do sirvo a
This way.
bebida.
You'll
Por
find a
aqui.
change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Chapéus, porra. Vou meter a boina, pai. Sempre quis ter uma boina dessa. Eu vou de boina. É, verdade. Bastante, pô. Tem um rabo. Boinazinha, pai. Oeste. Boinazinha, pai. Vou encarar o medo agora. Vou encarar. Casacos. Já tô casa. Caralho! Peito seco da porra! Feio pra caralho! Peaky Blinder. Obrigado, mano. Tamo junto. Obrigado, mano. Tamo junto, mano. Obrigado por comparecer. Laura, cuida bem do novo. Que isso, obrigado, lindão. Tamo junto. Não abri. Não abri. Manda convite aí que eu aceito. Eu esqueci. Vou botar essa vinha aqui de lã, mano. Já era skin. Suspensórios? Que gostoso. Caramba, na mão seca. Oxe, dava pra colocar uma par de coisa, mano. Calça. Macacões. Não quero macacões não. Deixa assim, mano. Bota. Caralho, nossa lá da bota. Sair do guarda-roupa, finalizar nossas roupas iniciais. Se vocês quiserem sair, sim. Beleza. Ele é fogo. É meu estresse diário, certeza. Como é que troca a face dele? Eu quero ser mais dono de pastelaria não, porra.
That looks more comfortable. Holly,
Ah, tô bem melhor, né? Tirei a roupa de presidiário
you're
agora.
very good
Mal
health.
que eu vinho?
I suppose it beats dying.
Cavalo branco?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. See, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town
Eu vou ter
and
que
didn't
ir
talk
atrás
too
do
much and
vagabundo?
seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker,
Seu Jeremias.
real estate speculator, and
É esse o
crook,
vagabundo?
Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend,
Minha ex-melhor
Teddy Brown,
amiga.
her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob?
Você quer
Rob.
roubar? Roube.
You want to save innocent
Essa
folk?
vaina inocente.
Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to
Vendedor de pastel,
rewarding
caralho.
you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will
Saquei,
take the
pô.
full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now.
E ela
Ben
acredita
Hawley,
que ele é inocente,
Go
isso que é o
introduce him
foda.
to nice Mr. Cripps.
Mesmo sem saber se ele é, tá
I
ligado?
think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Selecione o local do seu acampamento montado normalmente no modo livre. Ferramentas e propriedades. Definir local. Ferramenta pequeno. Só tem esse. Só tem esse. Tem opção? Não tem.
While
Então
Cripps is
escolha.
establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Obrigado. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Mancha no seu cavalo. Ele olhou pra mim, tá aqui do lado. Mano, o gráfico tá absurdo, hein? O gráfico tá bonito. Acho que é um dos melhores gráficos, eu acho. Pra onde tu tá indo, pô? Não passa no meio do mineral. Mineral. Ah, não pode bater. É isso que eu tô vendo. Ele morre? E eu apertando aqui. Vai. Tô achando que é um carro. Uma moto. E eu acelera. Ai, me derruba. Caralho, tem leitões, mano. Que foda, mano. Tem um forasteiro ali. Mano, é confusa a trilha desse bagulho, mano. Aqui, tá?
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gap Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information.
Eu tô meia hora segurando ali.
Good afternoon, sir.
Que... Caralho, velho. Vai até o Rio Bravo. Entra aí, Rio Cavalo. Esperar o trem passar. Não passou. isso, cara? Mano. Atravessou o bagulho. Mano, tô no Rio Bravo já. Oxi. Eita porra! Mano, onde é esse esconderijo, pô? Fumaça lá, pô. Vai, bom de mira, tá? Vai, bom de mira, tá? Não sou mais não, tá? Vai, bom de mira, tá? Eu não sei qual que é a baixa, mano. Quadrado pula. Dá pra me carregar os homens, mano.
Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be
Não me
kind.
mate, por favor.
Don't
Pode
kill
deixar.
me, please.
Vamos aí agora pra você ver. Matei, mano. Matei. O cara era bandido. Bandido, matei. É bandido, matei. Poxa, eu sou monstro, pô, jogando jogos fora de ser single play. Mano, ele entregou o mapa, eu já peguei o mapa. E aí, Podolski, como é que você tá, lindão? Tranquilidade, só de boa. Seguro pra abrir sua bolsa. Beleza. Abre o mapa do tesouro.